Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first favorites video. I love watching these monthly favorites videos, and you know if something is in someone's favorite video, they love it. So I want to show you a few of the things that I'm absolutely loving this month and some of the stuff that I just can't get enough of. So these are my March favorites, and let's just get straight into it. Now, just a super quick reminder, if you are new here, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I put up new videos every single week. Now, let's get into my first monthly favorite, and that is this timer water bottle from Hellfish. This is honestly my favorite thing. I have two of these. I leave one at the office on my desk, and then I've got this one at home, and I think it was about $30. I don't know. I'll leave the links to everything down below, but it takes a little while to arrive, but it is so worth it. I think the lid is super beautiful. It's kind of like this shiny brassy color. And then it's got all of the times of the day down here. So this side is the morning, and then you flip it over and it's got the afternoon one. So that is how you spell it. It is Hellfish. And I'm just obsessed with this. I really need to be encouraged to drink more water. It is something I've never ever been good at, but I just feel like this really helps me get through it, because I can kind of get in a little competition with myself and see how far I've got each hour. And even if I'm in a meeting or something, I can take it along with me. And also it just looks really aesthetic. So big props to this. If you're looking for a new water bottle, this one is my favorite and you should get yourself one as well. Okay, the next thing I am absolutely loving, but I am a complete beginner at, is the Notion app. And I love it. It has been such a game changer. I found it in a couple of other people's videos and they were all mentioning having tried Notion. So I just wanted to get a little slice of that pie. So I ended up downloading it, and I have been using the content planning section of it to plan out all of my YouTube videos. And I love being organized. I love to-do lists, but I've always been like a paper to-do list kind of girl. But this is really encouraging me to maybe just digitize like the entire thing, because it's just so handy. Like you can have a bunch of different pages in there, from like my content calendar to personal calendar, and then also like to-do lists and tasks and like yearly goals. And it's all just in this one app, and they give you like templates and things to organize it with, or you can just kind of go your own way and just organize it however you like. So I am trying to watch as many tutorials and videos on Notion as I possibly can so that I can integrate this and probably just get rid of my paper to-do list, I think, because I spend so much time writing things out and I really could just be typing them as I think of it and then ticking it off. Sorry if it's old news, but I just found it and I really love it. So if you haven't heard of Notion, definitely go and download it. I think it's literally free. I don't know if there's like a premium version or anything, but I'm just using the free version and it has a ton of features. The next thing I'm loving as we head back into autumn and the colder weather here in Australia is a good quality moisturizer. And so many products have like alcohol in them, which is obviously going to do the complete opposite effect and dry your skin out a little bit. But that was until I found this one from Roche Posay. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I love this moisturizer. I literally cannot get enough of it. It makes your skin silky smooth. And I also really like their facial moisturizer, but I don't buy it because it comes in the tiniest little bottle, and it's just a little bit frustrating because it's quite expensive and you use it up really quickly. But this one as a body moisturizer is second to none, and you can just get it at Chemist Warehouse, so it's actually quite affordable as well. Speaking of the cold weather, there is nothing I love more than coming home and getting into comfy clothes, but I also have a little bit of an obsession at the moment with fluffy slippers. I think I literally own about 5 different pairs of fluffy slippers. These were just some cheap ones from Kmart that are white and really cute. And I also have this other pair from Uggs that I'm obsessed with because they have this kind of like back strap on them. So these are my absolute new favorites. I've been wearing these just to like walk down the street to Pilates or just around the house, and they are super comfortable. The black ones are also like a platform kind of slipper as well, which I just think is super cute. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep collecting fluffy slippers. I do not see that collection slowing down anytime soon. So get yourself some if you are also heading into the colder months, or even if you just really like cranking the aircon and putting some comfy slippers on. My next favorite is something that I'm requiring real extra motivation for at the moment, and that is getting back into routine. Because I've had to start with my 6 a.m. gym classes again now that I'm back in the office a few days a week, and yeah, I tried to keep my routine during lockdown, and I would definitely get up every day at 7 a.m. and work out, but going back that whole other hour now is just killing me sometimes. So I wanted to get a good pre-workout, and I have a real sweet tooth, so I wanted something that tasted really good but didn't give me too much of a buzz. Like, you know how some pre-workouts literally make you feel itchy? This is why I don't normally have pre-workout, but I really do like this one. I just got this on Elite Sups. It's called Emerald Labs, and it's preload, sorry. And this one is watermelon flavor. Like, I wish you could literally smell it. Oh my God. It smells like those watermelon lollies that you get at the candy shop, and it is friggin' delicious. So that is my pre-workout that I've been using at the moment, and yeah, it just feels like a really good quality one. It's for focus, stamina, strength, and power, which I certainly need at 6 a.m. because I'm just not feeling motivated lately. My next favorite is something that kind of aligns with a little goal of mine that I was setting myself, and that is to try and go to bed half an hour or an hour earlier than the normal time that I do, because I will literally just stay up on my phone or like watching TV or just doing something when I really should just be winding down to go to sleep. And I have never been the best sleeper, so I'm always looking at products that can kind of help me drift off into a natural sleep. And for me, that has always just been a calming cup of tea, until I found this Naked Harvest, which is called Moon Milk. You've probably seen this absolutely everywhere, and for good reason, because it is a freaking delicious hot chocolate, but it's also got all of these things in it. So it's got ashwagandha, magnesium, zinc, all sorts of herbs and vitamins to ease your muscles, help you relax. And honestly, within half an hour of having a mug of this, I can actually feel my eyes closing and I'm literally getting ready to drift off to sleep. So this is a huge favorite of mine, and you can actually get this on Elite Sups now, and I do have a discount code for that, so I will leave it down below if you want to get 10% off. Speaking of trying to get to sleep, for those evenings when it's a little bit unavoidable, if I'm up late doing some content planning or emailing or anything like that, then I wanted to get some blue light glasses. So I got these cute ones from Princess Polly, and I love them. I think they are the funkiest looking little frames, and I just think how perfect that I can wear these to make sure I'm not getting exposed to too much blue light, and I really am going to be able to drift off to sleep easier, because I know about the settings on your iPhone when you can kind of adjust it to be like night lights and then turn the screen brightness down, but I still feel like it just makes you so wired at night. So that is my first and only pair of blue light glasses, and I just really like putting them on. It just makes me feel like I'm being a little nerd while I'm doing my reading at night. As part of a bit more of a relaxing routine lately as well, I've finally been using and burning some of my candles, and so I wanted to get a couple of new ones for around my home because I just think it's such a nice and relaxing ritual. So this one is a clementine mimosa flavor, and it smells delicious. I know I shouldn't really say that about a candle, but it is, it's kind of matching my top too, but I love this one. It's a coconut soy candle, and it just smells divine, but I also really like their packaging and stuff as well. So this one is a small label, so if you want to go and support a little small business, then you can get this candle from Sunday Blue. I will leave them linked down below as well, but it just smells so good. Another favorite of mine, and probably the coolest thing I have come across lately, is this crazy looking object. So it sort of looks like a magic wand, I guess, but it's called a flint, and this is a rechargeable lighter. So instead of using matches, you can just use this thing. So you kind of like slide this button up and these two little prongs come out, and then you literally just press it and it lights up like that. So this is instead of having matches, which is great because I'm kind of traumatized by using matches. So I get to use this instead, and I'm never gonna have to buy matches again. I can literally just plug it into the little mini USB on the bottom here, and it just constantly recharges and can light all of my candles. So I think that is super handy, but it's also a really beautiful looking object. So it's a great little piece of home decor up on the shelf. My next favorite has been switching up my exercise. So like I said, it's a little bit of a struggle at the moment to get back into my routine and feel really motivated. And also I've been doing a little bit of a calorie deficit with my food. So I wanted to make sure I'm hitting my training a little bit differently as well to kind of maximize my results. And that leads me to some gym thing that I tried last week, which was this place called 1R, and it's like this new gym that was up the road. It's all decked out like a nightclub with like super loud music, dark lighting, and they had a style of boxing there called Rumble, which some of you might be familiar with. I think it's kind of from New York or London or something like that, but it was so fun and I was aching afterwards for days. So I really want to get like a 10 class pass and just go there maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks on top of my Pilates that I already do, because I just found it so fun. It was a really good HIIT kind of workout and it was just completely different to what I've been doing. So really want to get that so I can just casually drop in there every now and then, because I just think it's so good to challenge yourself and not kind of be doing anything too repetitive, because even though all of my Pilates classes are different, I don't get smashed like I do in a boxing class. My next favorite for the month, and something that is a constant focus of mine for this year, is self-development. And I found a bunch of these books by the author Lisa Messenger. So this one's called Work From Wherever, and you can see it's pretty heavily bookmarked, and that is because I just loved it. It has such colorful and creative kind of content in it, and it was a really, really easy read. I absolutely crushed through this in a week. And I just felt like I learned so much. So it's kind of become a little go-to guide for me and something that I can keep referencing back to as I'm trying to transition into doing a little bit more YouTube and some of my own work on the side. So I just really want to be constantly learning as much as possible. And I just found learning from a fellow female entrepreneur, it was just a super exciting way to take in a bunch of information. And the exciting part was I found myself reaching for this book and just wanting to finish it. So that rarely happens. I think with some of those kind of self-development type of books, they can be a little bit of a harder read, but if you're looking for an easy one, she does have a few other different books as well on like budgeting and finance and that kind of stuff. So definitely go and grab one of those if you can find it at your local bookstore. I just thought it was an amazing book and I felt so inspired after reading it. Speaking of books, I have to show you my new favorite, and this is kind of like a piece of home decor in a way, but I just could not resist picking this up when I saw it. And it is this hardcover sort of illustrated copy of Peter Pan. Now, this was one of my favorite stories when I was growing up, and I absolutely loved the movie as well. So yeah, I just thought, why not get this beautiful hard copy of it? I absolutely love this copy. It's got so many interactive things in it, like pull-out maps and little illustrations, and it's just beautifully, beautifully made. So I wanted to grab this book so I can start my collection of hardcover books. I would absolutely love to have a really special library in my future home one day. So I just thought I will have this as a collector's item that I could hand down, and I just really wanted it because I've always loved that story. I feel like it's about imagination and tapping into your inner child, and I just think it's such a beautiful story. My next favorite thing is this picture of me and my partner that I've framed and put in my house. I think it's taken me a while to like really settle in and make this place feel very homely, because I wasn't really sure like how long I was gonna stay. When I first moved here, I just like signed a 6-month lease, and I thought, we'll just see how it goes. Like, you know, I'm just living alone and like I might move in with him, or I might want to move into somewhere bigger. But I absolutely love this place now. It's just full of beautiful natural light, and yeah, it's just become a really, really cozy. So I've started furnishing it a little bit more recently, and I just wanted to add some of the finishing touches. And for me, that is just putting some of my pictures up in frames and just kind of inviting that energy into my home. My last favorites for the month are some tech items. So this is the first one, and it is just a phone tripod. So it's kind of got these little metal legs that fold out if you want to stand it up somewhere. It can also be folded back in to be a selfie stick for your phone, rotates in all sorts of different directions, and it comes with this remote on it as well. So you can kind of take any pictures and things without having to touch your phone. So that is super handy for me needing to take a couple of images for YouTube or for my Instagram and things like that. And this is from the brand Signet, so I'm going to leave that down below as well. And it's just really, really well made. I know you can get much cheaper versions of these kind of things, but they're just really shit quality. So I wanted a good one because I need to have my phone on a tripod when I'm doing Zoom meetings at home to look a little bit more professional, so it's not just kind of propped up against my computer or something. So I got this and I just really love it. I think it's such great quality, and I really like that it's versatile enough to, like I said, be a selfie stick or a tripod or just whatever. I think this base might, oh, it does. Yeah, the base also screws off, which is super handy. So when you want to use it as the selfie stick, you can just get rid of the tripod feet as well. So didn't realize that until I literally just filmed it, but yeah, that's actually really good because I haven't sort of used it as I don't really vlog with that. I would probably vlog with the camera that you guys are on. So yeah, but it's a good option if I needed to anyway. My last favorite, now I don't really know the real point of these, I guess, because you could just plug your phone in, but it looks bloody cool. And that is this wireless charging pad. I got this from Signet as well. And it's white, so it matches my beautiful white IKEA desk and all of my like working from home decor kind of thing. And it's super cool because you just plug it in and you can just put your phone on top or put my AirPods on top as well, and it will just charge them up. So I love using this. It's constantly sitting on my desk because my phone charger is in my bedroom, and this one just plugs into the USB port on my computer. It's got a super long cable as well, so you could even plug it into your laptop and put it beside you while you're sitting on the couch or something. And yeah, I just think it's super, super handy and very cute. And it was only 50 bucks. So definitely recommend grabbing one of those if you've been looking at wireless charging pads. I think Apple do one as well, but it's very expensive. It was like $200, and I don't think it charges AirPods. I think it's only for the watch and your phone. So forgive me if I've got that wrong, but like I said, you can get this one for $50 and it does the exact same thing. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this favorites video as much as I did putting it together, and as much as I love all of these things. I'll try and link everything down below, and with any discount codes that I might have if you are looking at getting it yourself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.